Hello and welcome back to joshuabergercarpentry.com. This one was completed probably a couple of months ago and we're not going to film this one, but we're going to go through here instead. So this is kind of the dining room area, TV area of sorts. Initially there was a fireplace here, as you can see above the hoover, that line of plaster. There was a fitted fireplace with a hearth and a gas fire with a cast iron lid to it and a 6-inch ducting into the ceiling. That all went. That was day one. Day two, I built a plinth as usual, the usual method. I then built 3 boxes. I joined them together. This section here, because we have this steel in the ceiling supported by a block of bricks, so I've had to box that in, but that comes in handy, as you shall see. And we're building a little TV unit, and the design is this one, which, as you can see by its freestyle nature, has been thought of as a work in progress. That's what we're going to do. So as per the design, see if it looks like this at the end. Doors along the bottom, floating shelves. Basically what I'm doing, I'm sticking together 2 sheets of 18mm MDF, so 36mm. With little ends on the end, which are going to be about 130 or 13 centimeters high. These shelves are going to be floating. The only end that will be fixed is this end. So we're going to have 2 coming off here and 2 the other side of the pillar, but the other side of the pillar ones are a lot shorter. The way I do floating shelves of this type is kind of a bit old school, but it works. I drill holes into the walls. These holes are 10mm holes and they're about 100mm deep. It's a solid brick wall. I then inject grip fill into the holes and then I hammer in 10mm steel rods. They will protrude about an equal amount, so 10 centimeters on this side. And I will then drill holes in the backs of the floating shelves, slot these over, glue them in, and then with the uprights on the ends, I'm going to fix through those with 4-inch screws into the wall, so it will be glued, screwed, resin bolted in a sense, and I will leave it a jig on it for it to dry overnight, and we can have a look to see how it's worked out. Like I said, it's a method tried and tested that I've done for years. The only thing is, once they're in, they're in. So this is the story so far. Just got my setup, got everything that I need, working in a nice decent space. All the family's here today, nearly, more or less, apart from a router and a chop saw. We've got trusty Makita, little Festal, nice little dinky drill there that I'll be using for the touch latches, stuff like that. Makita for hammer action, for just doing initial marking. The fine drill for doing lots of hinge cuts, which I need to do later because I've got approximately 16 doors to do this afternoon, as well as all the cuttings for those. So 16 doors, 32 hinge cuts. So that will be later. All right, thank you for finding me again, joshuabergercarpentry.com. Got a lot to get on with.